Hello and welcome. Right, it's still raining. It is Scotland though. It is renowned for it. So we're going to speed up time, grab these, we're going to go into a quick time lapse because I'd like to get a little bit of traction. The other thing is, I was thinking as well, there's this little, I think there's obviously animals. I've not seen the original. Now I have, but what I mean is, I can't remember. I only came on here on New Farm and Start once, very quickly, to have a bit of a feel for the map. So there's this little field that comes with this. That field there, I think that was animals, and I think this little one here was also animals, or no, it can't have been a production because it would be concrete. Yeah, I think this was animals too, chickens or something like that, or small thing for sheep, but you never know, could be sheep. But yeah, so if it is, they're not proper fields, and yet it is that proper grass that you can have for animals, for the animal grazing mods, so that's not a bad idea. I don't know that we can afford it first though. It's a shame because we do need to stick a silo down. Can we got any room in this field? Well, yeah, actually, that there. This is quite a broad thing here. Now, we've not got the money now, but we could do that, and it is still central to our what is going to be our farm. I always like to think in my head. I always like to have a clump of fields, so that would be the centre, or slightly off centre. This here would be the set of fields. I don't mean that we need all of them, but what I mean is this is the set of fields. So 31 really is actually strategically right smack in the middle. So if the silo was in 31, it wouldn't really hurt. Right, anyway, let's speed time up, get this rain to go away. I don't know what time it's supposed to finish. We can have a quick look on the weather forecast. And it is going to start at, oh my life, oh wow. Well, we should get some tick-ups. Yeah, we should, because now the silage will be going through. Now that I've actually ticked the right one, it will then go through to the BGA, and it will start to produce some serious amounts of money. Yeah, and then we need to grab this lot off, and we will make some more money, basically. Oh, we could lower that. Yeah, because it's nothing strapped. And we should be stopping soon. The weatherman, of course, is not completely accurate in this world either. It's an hour late already. Right, okay. Time-lapse time. Let's get these on and into, our one business at the minute. It is true, I mean, I have done this. The real thing to start from scratch, for those who are... I find this the greatest challenge, which is why I do it, because it's one of those things where it's a jigsaw puzzle. You've got to figure out what businesses you can make with the little bit of cash you've got, even if it's only one business to begin with, and then you have to like go on out. So it's a slower thing than a new farmer, but it is it is the real way that you would it's harder. Even on normal economy it's harder. Now I would like to do a hard economy soon as well, just to keep my to keep my hand in, do you know, my words, to keep my hand in at it, because it's, I'm not bothered. No, I was just thinking, I thought we were going into a time lapse, but I don't mind chatting as well, really. It's not all about, now then. So we want this as tight as possible. And this is, I have seen this, but obviously, now it actually rolled nicely for once. Yeah, really, this is one proper way of stacking. I've always done it wrong. I've always done them cylindricals. Now it's easy to do, although I can't remember. I used to have a knack for using this, or I don't know if it was with the big bag handle. Now that lends itself to certain things better than this. I can't remember how I used to flip these over. It's weird. I've not done it in ages. I've used the Anderson an awful lot. Do I? No, because you can't get it. The big bag handle, you can do that, but because this is a proper bale thing, you can. The one thing you can do is you can use it as bale spikes, which may be the way. And you can, well, yeah, you've got, I mean, because you could do it, but you would wreck the bale really, which is why I don't particularly like doing that. And then I'm not sure. Yeah, the straps don't work. I've got it strapped, but you can see it does absolutely nothing. So you can't actually. The only thing you could do, but it's not really particularly fast then, is drop that down like that, and then you can do what I used to do. But since I now know that actually, as I've seen in real life, that's undo the straps, stick that back in and put it back how we did do it before, that this really is the proper way to do it. Oh, no, we need to do it now. Yeah, then I'm willing to give this a shot, and hopefully, as with all sorts of, mind you, I mean, we're soon going to be going into square bale, so this is I don't feel bad about buying the trailer, because obviously it's going to be our low loader. I might knock it down to 8 meters because it is a little bit long. Now I know I said that the other one that's like this, the in-game one, that's a little bit too short, but this seems a little, for the turns, a little bit on the big side, which is a shame. Right, fantastic. We'll strap them as we go. Yeah, once we've done an entire line. I want them unstrapped to begin with. Right, so time-lapse time. Yeah, we'll go into a time-lapse. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that is that done. We're going to get the liming and the fertilising done. I've limed the first one. I thought, just get this done and then do it. It's far better. With it being one of those jobs you can't leave to anybody else on the team. It's only you that can do it. You're like faffing in and out of the action. So, yeah, it's better just to finish it and then then crack on with doing the last bit. I'd like to get us through till October morning. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought if we just... let's go a little bit further forward as well, because this is long. Right, okay, yeah, now you saw what I did before. Literally, again, same thing again. You just literally have got to... well, it seems that the straps are okay. Yeah, it's low enough then to actually just roll straight over this, which is good. Smashing. You can see that the money did go up a little bit as well as we're doing that. Right, so we want to stick this. So it is a very long trailer. It is. I think the 8 metre might be okay, actually, because I could have stacked it double high. Yeah, I think it's a good trailer. I think it's a bit like the TPS. TPS has got a learning curve. Yeah, it's not the easiest of trailers to just... You can't just like... I was going to say, you're going to fold down. Right, let's go grab the... Let's line the field. I'm going to do this manually. It's just as quick. I'm not going to time lapse it because it's not... Now this has got such bright... That's just the first click of the headlights. Look at this like full beam. It's got one of the brightest set of lights that you've got in the game. It's just... I've got to be honest, it's a little bit too bright. You can see the glare off that is tremendous. So that's actually that's the first click. If you switch them off, well, no, it isn't actually. No. I don't know how I got to that bend last time. Unless, it's alright. I've got a side panel. I probably pressed full beam the thing rather than. So it's probably my fault. Oh, that's skittering. Why is that skittering? It's certainly... it's too heavy at the front. Okay, let's lower it then. Wow. It's definitely on auto. See what I mean about how good this is? It is tremendously stupendous with lime. Wow, this is a heavy tractor. Wow, I've never seen this before. I don't think. Wow, I've had lighter tractors. I suppose sometimes certain tractors suit certain jobs better than others. It's certainly not about power. Right, okay then. I do agree about this headland though. Yeah, we can't have anything major, but you could easily put a silo on here. Right, let's eject this lime. I was saying this last session on Maypole, I do actually like to do that a little bit, where you've got a little bit of spare just on the fields for those times when you run out, because they are proper sealed bags. So let's go grab some fertiliser. I think we're going to try... No, it was alright, it was just the front box. I think it'll be fine with just fertiliser. It's just... Yeah, I was thinking out loud. The fertiliser's the wrong way around, but there is that... there is the... I was going to say telehandler, but it's not telehandler. The fork truck down at the shop. So that can... If I can't get it, because it does weird things when they're the wrong way round. Yeah, we'll just see. Sometimes, yeah, well, I'm sure I'm right. but every time you say something, make a statement, then all of a sudden it goes, it actually works. Yeah. Go figure. Now then, wee bit, yeah, that's the point. Now this is fantastic at liming. It's good at fertilising, but it's nowhere near as good at fertilising as it is at liming. Yeah, it's normal. It's just good as fertiliser spreaders are, but it's not special. But it is special for liming. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that can match the liming, how little it uses. Yeah, whoever made the Massey Ferguson MF 2013 did a cracking job. Right, okay then. We're a little bit wide out, going past him like that. Yeah, luckily for me I can see the lines. So, yeah. This is not me being Superman and knowing exactly where to go. This is me cheating and following a line. Courseplay is useful for many things. Yeah, I just wanted to get this done. This is what I've always said about the start from scratches. You've not got much work to do, but that's both a blessing and a curse. It means you can cycle through quicker. So you may often get 5 years in a start from scratch let's play, because you can get through the first 2 years quite quickly. Sometimes I think this is gonna. We've chosen our partners well already. I think the situation of where we are is going to do well. I just think then at that point it'll all fall into place. And this, on the other hand, I've got to do totally manually. To be honest, I've done a lot of fertilising contracts on Saxthorpe, loads of them, so yeah, it does help you with your positioning. Not that you do tend to wander a little bit. Even on Saxthorpe, I was leaving bands at the sides, but yeah, sometimes I was right, and then other times you just. But it is like that, I would say, and practice does make perfect. It really does. It does assist enormously. For your positioning on the field, you sort of get quite good at it. You again, yeah, you get tired and you make mistakes, but yeah, so I like this. The headland on this, it does lend itself to a silo whilst we build the farm up, as I said, because it is. That's the only bad thing about start from scratch. It is that you've got no sheds. You've got you're a bit of a nomad. I've said that quite frequently on a few different Let's Plays. But it's the challenge element. It really is a huge challenge for those who wish to challenge themselves. You can't really do much better than having a start from scratch. I mean, I know you can set start criteria on a normal one, but to be honest, this lends itself to. Yeah, we will. We'll stick some here as well. So we've got a bit of a stockpile, but we won't put it right next to each other. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna grab the wrong one. Or yeah, I know what I mean. If you put it two together, it's a bit of a Russian roulette as to which one you're going to get. Right, so that's that done now. Yeah, we've spent time, so everything should be going through. Let's just take one quick look to make sure that I've actually done this right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't believe I did that. It was ridiculous, but hey ho, it is what it is. Sometimes you just one wrong click. Right, productions. Yeah, so it should be silage, digestate, grass, and water. Should have plenty of water. Well, we just put more in. 125. We need 60 tons of water. Right, so we need another. Yeah, we need some more water then. In fact, yeah. No, yeah, these are all in use. Oh, but then mine doesn't matter. I've only got to drop the back weight. Yeah, now this Massey I've had as and that seems to have no. Yeah, the weight. I get it. Can be weight placement. It can be how long something is. These are quite. Although these are longer than the new Masseys. The little new Masseys are an awful lot different. So then, oh, he's in the way. I do love this. It is amazing. I have had this one once before, an awful long time ago. The super fast one. It's weird. I've had the 176 horsepower New Holland. That's 250 horsepower. Last time I used it, it felt more like the 175 horsepower New Holland than a 250 horsepower tractor. Yeah, it's a strange one. But then again, I suppose if it's about gear ratio for speed, you may well lose some on torque, so you can't have it always. So if we get another 20 tons, we should then be spot on. I don't want to make any more mistakes. Let's have a look. Yeah, 45, that'll be 65 tons. 124 split between 2 is 62, so yeah, we're fine. Oh, stop that. Right, so then, and then let's make sure that we're telling the digestate. Silage distribute that. Oh wow, 34 tons of digestate. We're gonna go into the production shed and we're gonna literally, yeah, we can sell fertilizer as well because we're producing the digestate. The digestate, if it on the production shed, isn't lossless, but it is. This is going to produce quite a bit. Again, I don't mind whatever we use in mods, right? Silage, electrocharge, selling, and digestate storing. We'll have it storing for now, but once we get a production shed, which we will do in a, yeah, like I just want to get a little bit of traction. My lights off. We may as well fill this as we go past. Right, okay then. So let's sleep till more. Let's check the sales, because sometimes later on in the day, no, that was there earlier. Right, so let's stick that my light on because it does help, and let's sleep till 9 o'clock. And we should see some action now. We should have a nice tick up as well. The grass should grow again, I think. Yeah, November it does grow. So again, really will probably be, unless it's sort of, yeah, 131,647 now. Then has that got rid of everything, or are we still 16 tons? And that's got, yeah, it pretty much has done everything. Digestate is up to 95 tons. Silage is processing the last 16 tons. Digestate is 52. So we have got an awful lot of money tied up in fertilizer. Fertilizer's best, it does have a best time to sell. I never take much notice of it because it's good all of the time, really. But does it show up on this? I don't think it does. So another one of those no, it does. It does, yeah. Best time is in October. Now, we've missed the boat then, really. But as you, yeah, you can see the price difference is like 35, 30 for about 50. So, do you know something? I'm really not quibbling. No, we will do that. I'm more about, yeah, we're going to go through till we're going to have a look at what's in the sales. Oh wow! Now we've actually got both a planter and a seeder, so I'm not interested in the Kinsey, even though I actually really do like that. That's sort of taken over from my favourites is the 18 metre, but it only does the seeding. Let me show you. Yeah, I'll show you what I'm on about. Yeah, this used to be my favourite. Yeah, let's reword that because that's not quite true anymore. My favourite planter was, it used to be on the end, it is the Great Plains, but it only seeds, and it also isn't a no-till. The Kinsey is a bit of a beaut in so much as, I mean, the Estrella I love a lot, but again it wouldn't suit this map. It's too wide, well too wide. Yeah, the Kinsey though would fit almost on any map. It's not that big, I mean width wise, to go through most things, but it fertilizes as well, and it is also a no-till. So it's like best of everything. So that's taken over from that. Even though I know the Great Plains are special because it can do all seeds and planting. So it sort of makes up for it in a way. Right, so then. I know we've got a lot of tractors. And we've already had a chance at this, only they've got rid of the pink. But I've got to be honest. This would make the lead tractor. It would literally, I think it is. Is this the big one? Yeah, it is. This one's the 350. This would really get us a long way through to the Let's Play, like a long way through. So I think we're going to say yes. It's just when something happens like this, when something haunts and comes back like this has. 5. Whoa. Right, we're going to buy that. It's almost like, I mean, I love the Sintrack. I would have loved that, but we couldn't really afford it. And to be honest, we have got a really cracking team. So, I mean, it is a brilliant price because it is well worth. That's 420 horsepower, as you can see on that. It's amazing. But, yeah, it just seems that's turned up twice. It's almost like taunting, and it is a cracking tractor, and it is 350 horsepower when upgraded, which would mean it take it into the... Yeah, I did sort of kick myself in editing. I thought that Challenger that I said, no, I'm not having the Challenger. I thought the Challenger, that's a 500 horsepower tractor when upgraded. That would have seen us through any implement on an English map. So, but it is true, I'd already chosen this lot, but a 350 horsepower also would actually see us an awful long way through this. So, yeah, I've not gone mad, although it might seem that I have. Right, so then, we've only got 6,545. We're going to go through till tomorrow morning. Now we're going to do the production shed. All it is also, yeah, actually, that is true. What I just said about that being the central place on our is also true of the production shed. We could stick that literally just inside the gates, and it is central, and we can always get to it if it's at the gate. So I'm going to face it towards, yeah, but I'm a little bit in. Yeah, you've always got to think of these things, because the amount of times I've played something, and I don't know about yourselves, and then later on you thought, oh, that's really in a bad place. Right, yeah, there's a lot of mods as well that I would like to have a look at that I have put in. Yeah, the coffee thing, I know it won't go on an English map. I'm not talking about on the English map, but yeah, I would like to have a look at that on a map, definitely. Right, so production shed. Front. Let me have a look. Yeah, and set back a little, but not so far that, yeah, because we could well be doing crops in this. So there. Oh, why has that not done its normal base? Right, anyway, yeah, let's stick that on. So we want that to be doing digestate, and this we're going to have to speed up. So we're going to do solid fertilizer digestate, and we're going to tell that to sell, and we're going to speed up time because the digestate has to just, we need to tell the BGA, oh, every single time it's just like it's got a sixth sense. Digestate we want to distribute. And we need to do the same on the Omatana. I've got to stop calling it by the modder's name. Amaterra. Digestate. Distributing. Right, fantastic. So if we speed time up at least a couple of hours, that should start filtering through, and then we can sleep through till November, where the grass will have grown to the third stage. So I think 11 o'clock. We will start to see some tick-ups though, sort of straight away. But when that starts to filter through, you're going to see some quite monstrous ones. I would imagine this hour is going to be quite large. Yeah, it's not. It's only just filtering through. Right, let's sleep through till tomorrow, because it should last growth stage. It should grow overnight, and then we'll cut it tomorrow, next session. Yeah, so this should earn a lot of money. We should wake up and really be doing quite well for ourselves, but it's only a one-off. Yeah, I mean, until we cut the grass again, and that's again only going to be, we're only doing this like twice, so it's a finite. Yeah, that's what I would sort of expected. Yeah, so that is now third growth stage, and we're going to have to speed time up, I think, till about 11, because that is terrible. Wrong way, Mr. Smith. Let's take this till maybe 10, till it starts to get light. That is terrible. Riverside was the same. Actually, it's true, thinking about it. Yeah, times that, well, I don't know, 9 o'clock in the morning in England is normally, it's light. I go to work at 9 and it's 8 o'clock it's dark, but 9 o'clock, yeah, it's not quite right. Let's stick that back on, it's still mad. So then, what is in the sales? And also, that's still there. I know, but we really have got... No. That's not a bad... It isn't. It isn't. It's not a bad... I mean, it is the Omatana, really, isn't it? Really, but yeah, before... I think we'll go for it. Fantastic. The other thing we're going to go for, not in the sales... Mind? No, we need it. We need it. I've always said that. You can only rely on the sales for so much. We now need to grab one of those square balers, one of the John Deeres, I think. Is there another cheap square baler? Only because I've used the John Deere an awful lot. I don't think there are. I think they're the only 12 grand ones. I think all the others are dearer, the squares. Yeah, they're rounds. Fast squares, big squares. Yeah, no, it is. It's just those two John Deeres. I did used to wonder what the difference was. Oh, I had a very interesting conversation, but if you look closely, it's one's got a yellow pickup and the other's got a green, and also one's got yellow, yeah, around on all of the like furniture type stuff, and the other's green on everything. I prefer the green and yellow one. Yeah, I think that's a little bit too... Isn't there something different about the wheels? Yeah, they seem to be narrow. I like that one slightly more. So we can now cut this grass for the last time. Well, I think so. 271,320. Now then, do we buy that slab of land? I'd like to buy animals as soon as possible. That slab that we have got right next to us does lend itself to that, in so much as I think that was an animal thing. Which leaves us with, we can also cut the grass on that next session. Yeah, we've got 102,000 left, but we've got all that grass, which even if it is for animals, we can't afford the animals until we've done that. We can process all of this, cut that, and cut all of our 2 fields, stick that in that, and we will earn a pretty packet from all our different processes. And this is what I'm saying, it is... Once you've found good partners, the production shed, the Omatana and this BGA together are like a perfect partnership, as perfect can be. They are. None of them are cheaty. It's just a matter of actually working. Why did that? Yeah, I was going to say it should be perfect. Right. And that is where we leave it. Yeah, I'm well chuffed with that. It's really fantastic. So yeah, next session, I'm still going to take this to 11. It's really, really dark. It shouldn't be that dark. It's not quite right. Right, that's a little better, but it's still a little bit subdued. Although I suppose lighting is subdued in winter anyway. Yeah, so next session, all that grass to cut, stick that in that, and then over winter we've not really got... well, we haven't got anything to do really. We've got those wood chips to sell, and I do realise I'm going to be getting hit with that. That's the thing. Do we put... I don't want to place everything. I like to build the farmyard gradually. I don't want it all to go bang and it's all just done. We have also now got that proper farmyard. So again, now it's a matter of planning sheds and all the rest of it, and there's fun in that. There is. I love to see the building, and we've got the actual thing here. Thinking, oh, that is a point. Yeah, yeah, I like my thinking. I know what I mean. Now, my favourite shed is, if you watch any of my Let's Plays, is the Black Sheep modding one, which is quite a plain shed, really, but I like it. And it is... show you, there are quite a few, actually. Have we gone past it? I think we have. And this would suit that because that can go right in the middle. It is a middle shed. It isn't one that will fit everywhere because it's got like a run through bit for... wow. Yeah, this is a new set that I've just found. Old Structure by MA75 Studio. There we go. That is my favourite shed. Yeah, and again, we could probably put two of these as a centrepiece in the middle. Like, something could go there. Got to be careful though. Yeah, you got to think of the design of your... but it does lend itself to that. Or something I've never done is to stick... no, because then you can't get out. You've got to have space around it, because the little bays on the right hand side that you can see, you put things in, and obviously you need to be able to get to them. The other side though can really... I've never done it that way, because it's really a run through shed. So you could actually stick it right against something like that, and you run through the back. So you need space at the end, turnaround space for like lorries and things like that. So you could really put two of them. I've never done that, I never thought of that, but you could put two of them at the edge, and that would work as well. And then it leaves all that middle area. So I want to think about this. So the thing that I was also thinking though, was there is a beautiful thing by Bernie. I should show you. Yeah. Beautiful one. This is got to be my favourite, because it's also a shed as well. Very good value. 2 million litres multi-fruit. So it's not a snippet. Have I gone past this as well? Concentrate. I thought I was. It is definitely in silos though. Wow, it was way before that. Yeah, it's by Bernie SCS. And it is his... please tell me I've ticked it. I always tick that one. It's never not ticked. This one here, the Hessian Farm, which wasn't in the original pack, but again, it's got a lot of sheds. Now it has got an area at that back there. That can be put against an edge, so we could stick it right against the trees, and the others are sheds. So it's a silo as well, and I really like that. So I don't think that's going to fit where I said though, it's too big for that. But now we've bought the yard, it would lend itself to this, and probably in front of that. So I suppose, being as we need that is something we could actually do now. And we do need space, because if I'm going to put that as animals, we're going to need plenty of room to get in and out of that. Just trying to get the level right. 11,000, that's 111, so that's fairly level. Right, so we've started our yard off, and that is also the silo. So we need to stick the wood chips in there. We can then send back the yeah, for anyone who's not seen this, it is honestly beautiful. Such an absolutely amazing. It's got a little shed here for telehandler or whatever, or storing some fertilizer. You can own both. Here's your main silo, which I usually leave the doors open. And this is behind the silo storage area, but it is big enough for yeah, I usually store a small harvester in there, but the biggest chamber is this one over here, which you can pretty much get just about anything in. It is a fairly spacious thing. All of that for 11,000. It's a beautiful design as well. I really like it. So yeah, that's my favourite building full stop. And the Black Sheep modding one we will stick down as well. But we'll start with that one. We can't build Rome in a day. We can't. We will design this carefully. Yeah, so then we've got our silo, and that is when we leave it, definitely, yeah. So we've got a lot of work to do next session. But all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.